విదేశాలలో చదవాలనేది మీ కోరిక, కానీ చాలా సందేహాలు. వీటన్నిటికీ ఫుల్ స్టాప్ పెట్టి మీ డ్రీమ్స్ ఫుల్ఫిల్ చేసుకోండి. కాంటాక్ట్ విదేశ్ కన్సల్ట్స్.
IBS is an international business school. So what's the difference between other universities and the IBS?
More than 80% of our student body is coming from abroad. We are providing a British degree, so this is a really big plus for our students that they will get 2 degrees, one from the University of Buckingham and one from International Business School.
Yeah, especially from India, how many admissions are going to happen?
Yearly we have almost 200 applications from
Every
India.
year?
Yes, and so far we have more than 500 graduates from India.
Especially from USA and Canada, Australia. These countries are not giving any visas to the people. So what's the main reason behind this, and how it will be the visa process in the IBS?
See, like I'm not sure like the reason behind the rejection for the other countries, but like for the international business school, specifically for Hungary or be it for Austria, we are having a great visa success ratio. For Austria till date, we have not received any single rejection.
Oh, nice.
So it's like going 100% so far.
Coming to the Indian students, they will bother about the tuition fees also. What kind of tuition fees is there?
If it's bachelor's, it's like 3,700 euro for a semester, and for masters, it's like the program is for 3 semesters, but they will only have to pay tuition fees for 2 semesters. If it's MBA, it's 6,200 euro for a semester. We also have MBA in data driven management, so they will only have to pay fees for 2 semesters.
They pay for 2 semesters and they study for 3 semesters.
Study for that 3
And the last semester is actually internship, so which is free of cost for them.
So those are people coming from the India, they have to learn the Hungarian early. Is it mandatory?
No, definitely not mandatory.
Okay.
They are always asking whether they can learn Hungarian, and we do have Hungarian language classes free of charge. Nobody is attending it.
Compared to the boys and girls, so what kind of admissions getting more from India?
I was surprised this year we had more ladies from India than boys.
Oh, nice.
I was very happy about that.
Hi guys, welcome to iDream. I'm Chanakya. Today we are going to discuss about the overseas education, and nowadays we are hearing one news. So mainly USA, Australia, Canada, these kind of countries are getting more rejection for the overseas students. So they are also searching for the alternative best options. So for this question, now we are getting a superb answer from the Videsh Consults Director Sainath Garu. So we'll talk with him and we'll get a best answer from him. Hi Sainath Garu.
Hi Chanakya, how are you?
I'm good. So
Super.
you're looking very great today.
Thank you. Because of the positive energy from both the sides.
That's nice. Okay.
So as you rightly said, Chanakya,
Yeah.
so at this present turmoil with the student visas, so I have been seeing so many students actually like now shifting their thought process.
Right.
And now Europe is actually increasing in great demand. So especially countries like Austria, Budapest, Hungary. So these are actually like the quite upcoming options actually for most of students. To make it more clear, actually like I'm very glad to say that now I have IBS Prorector Laszlo and then Anjum, the representative of here. So, and I would like to share this information with all our viewers to understand actually about IBS and our presence and what are the programs, everything. So what not? Please do.
Yeah. IBS is an international business school, right? So what's the difference between other universities and the IBS?
Okay. I don't know if I have enough time to mention all the advantages of IBS, but let me name just a few. We are a very international business school. We have welcomed more than 120 nationalities on campus in the past years. It's really an international. More than 80% of our student body is coming from abroad.
Okay.
Although we are located in Hungary, in the European Union, we are providing a British degree. So this is a really big plus for our students that they will get 2 degrees, one from the University of Buckingham and one from International Business School. And also we are offering a very practice-oriented approach in education.
Okay. So, and coming to the IBS, so there is 2 IBSs, right? One is in Budapest, another one is in Vienna.
That is correct. We have 2 campuses in
2 campuses.
Europe. Yeah.
Yeah. So all over the country, all over the world. So from how many countries you are getting the students?
In 1 year, we usually have around 80 nationalities, and so far we had more than 120 nationalities. We have from all of the European countries, obviously, we have many from the Asian countries, many coming from Africa, and sometimes we have also from Latin America and US as well.
Yeah, especially from India, how many admissions are going to happen?
Yearly, we have almost 200 applications from
Every
India.
year?
Yes, and so far we have more than 500 graduates from India, and we are very proud of them.
Oh, nice. And year by year, the count has been increasing, or what happened? What's happened?
Yes, it is increasing.
Okay.
They are realizing that Europe is a great option for them, and also because after that they have a really great career options in Hungary and in Austria.
Okay. So, what kind of courses are you offering in IBS?
Okay, we have a series of bachelor and master programs. On bachelor level, we have management, finance, tourism, marketing, HR, psychology, arts management. We have management with AI, which is a new program. And on master level, we have finance, marketing, HR, IT with data analytics. And we are now introducing 3 new programs. We will have management with AI, management with cybersecurity, and we will have management with hospitality as well.
Hospitality.
Yes.
So, from how many years has been going from this courses and everything?
IBS has been established in 1991, so we are 33 years old.
Nice.
And we are constantly developing new programs, so we are trying to offer what students are expecting from us and the industry is expecting.
Okay. And now we have to concentrate on the visa process also.
Right.
So, as earlier we had discussed, I told now. So, especially from USA and Canada, Australia, these countries are not giving any visas to the people.
Yeah.
So what's the main reason behind this, and how it will be the visa process in the IBS?
See, like, I'm not sure, like, the reason behind the rejection for the other countries, but like for the international business school, specifically for Hungary or be it for Austria, we are having a great visa success ratio. For Austria, till date, we have not received any single rejection.
Oh, nice.
So it's like going 100% so far. And even for the Budapest, I think this year we have not received any rejection. Maybe a couple of rejections last year. So you can say, like, out of 200 applications, maybe we will have 2 or 3 rejections. And that to be based on the finance part. So I would really like to focus on, like, in the checklist that we are providing, and we ask students to make sure that they provide all the documents, and then definitely a high visa success.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
So in continuation, I would like to just ask something.
Yeah, please.
So what made actually this change, or like how much, like 100% success rate is a very rare thing.
Very
What happens
rare
in
thing.
the-
It's a
Yeah.
unique
most
thing
of the
also.
students, Yes.
Yeah.
So could you please throw some more light actually, how is it possible? How is it achievable?
I think it's also because of the IBS reputation, okay, and the quality of students that we recruit. So it basically depends on that as well. So we share a very good reputation with the High Commission as well in terms, because we are recruiting the good number of students, like in terms of quality as well. And we are very much focused when we recruit the students. So yeah, I think that's one of the main reason. And for Austria, we do have our own immigration lawyer.
Okay.
Yeah, so all the visa filing will be done through our lawyer. Usually, if you will see for Austria, it takes maybe 6 to 9 months to get the visa result.
Right.
What we have seen recently, students are getting a visa within less than a month time. Like recently, we had a couple of students from South, and they got the visa within 14 days, 15 days. Even we were surprised, but we are happy about it. Yeah, even for Budapest, like, the students are getting visas within 10 days or within 12 days, though the turnaround time is around 20 to 25 working days.
Okay.
But they are getting in less than 10 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
And lastly, coming to the courses, so you are providing the bachelor's and then master level courses. So from which side you are getting any more admissions, in a bachelor or in a master's?
On bachelor level, we have approximately 1,300 students now. On master level, around 250, and another 150 we have on foundation program and on our PhD programs. We also offer PhD program together with the University of Buckingham.
Okay. So you're providing any dual degree kind of thing?
Yes, on all of our program, students will receive 2 separate degrees, actually one from the UK, from the University of Buckingham, and one from IBS. And the University of Buckingham is also a very prestigious UK university, They're actually the only private university in the UK holding a royal charter.
Okay, so that was a great thing. So very less universities only providing the dual degrees. So that kind of option is there in IBS. It was a great news to the students also, those who are watching this video. And Anjum,
Yeah.
so coming to the Indian students, they
Yeah.
will bother about the tuition fees also.
Right.
So you are providing great things from the
Yeah.
IBS.
Yeah.
And what kind of tuition fees is there? You can tell me about that.
Yeah, so for on a bachelor's, like we have a very affordable tuition fees. So if it's bachelor's, it's like 3,700 euro for a semester.
Okay.
It's total 6 semesters, so 2 semesters in a year students will study. And for master's, it's like the program is for 3 semester, but they will only have to pay tuition fees for 2 semesters. And it's like 5,900 euro for all our MSc program per semester. If it's MBA, it's 6,200 euro for a semester. We also have MBA in data-driven management, so it's like 6,200 euros for a semester.
So for MBA means it's a two years program, right?
No, it's again a 3 semesters program. Technically, the study is only for 1 year, but
Okay.
because it's a dual degree, so as per Buckingham, we can only issue it after 1.5 years. So the study is basically for 12 months, 2 semesters. So they will only have to pay fees for 2 semesters.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So they pay for 2 semesters and they study for 3 semesters.
Study for that three
And the last
semesters.
semester is actually internship, so which is free of cost for them.
Yeah. Nice. Last law. Coming to the real world, so what kind of the power gives this IBS degree to the world? Means business world especially.
Yeah. We are not a research university, we are very much practice-oriented university, and we are attracting professors from the real business life. We have, for example, the former vice president of the Hungarian National Bank teaching finance. We have the former marketing director of Vodafone company teaching
Okay.
marketing. We have ambassador and secretary of foreign affairs teaching on our diplomacy program. So these are real business persons who actually know what they are talking about. So they are preparing well our students. And I could say that we are excellent in the career services, but to be honest, Hungary itself is suffering from the lack of workforce.
Yeah.
So it's actually quite easy to find a job now in Hungary, because in whole Eastern Europe it is a very serious problem in the economy that we do not have sufficient workforce. That is bad for the economy, but definitely a very big advantage for our students, because they can easily find a professional full-time job, even during their studies, but obviously after they have finished their program, they can easily find a good job for themselves and they can stay over.
Okay. So till how many years they can stay there without job?
That's the best thing actually. They have a 15 months
15 months,
job
okay.
search period.
Okay.
But those students who would not find a job within a month, they're not looking for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those who are studying in the IBS, they are getting a short job side, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, that was nice. And Sainath Garu, can you tell me about this Hungarian visa process and everything?
Yeah. So before telling about the visa process, I would like to just add one more point.
Yeah, sure.
Is actually with the IBS, the best part is actually student can opt for evening classes also, right?
Evening
Yes,
classes.
yes, for master's
Yeah.
students.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
could you please throw some light on that?
Yeah,
and
please.
Yeah,
how it
actually.
would be helpful for them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have designed the master program in a way that classes are held during the evening hours. So we are starting at 5:45 in the evening. The students basically have the whole week off and they can work full time. Although with their visas they are allowed to work 24 hours per week, still we have managed, and also the companies are managing, that they can provide a full-time job for the students. And these are all professional jobs.
Okay.
We have many corporate partners. We are working with companies like KPMG, Microsoft, BlackRock, ExxonMobil, Shell Oil, Emirates, Air France, Hilton Hotel Groups, Intercontinental, so huge multinational corporations are offering positions for our students. We have career days twice a year, so these companies are coming on campus and they are advertising their positions for our students. And obviously we have an online platform as well where they can find our students all year round.
Nice. On-campus drives also it's going on. And what's the success rate in the job placements?
I would say it's 100%.
Yeah.
It is not 100% because there are some students who don't want
Yeah,
to work,
yeah.
obviously. I would say they are studying further,
Yeah.
but sometimes don't do anything at all. But those who want to work, they will find a job, definitely.
So approximately 80% is the success rate.
I would say 95% of our
95%.
students would like to work, so they will find a job. Obviously, they cannot set their expectation very high, so I would say that a starting salary in Hungary would be around 1,200, 1,500 euro, which is definitely more than enough to
Right.
sponsor their living, because it's around 600 euro per month that would cover their living cost. So those students who would like to earn 6,000 or 7,000 euro right away, they might not be able to find a job. But
Okay. So usually in European countries, I heard, so there will be two types of universities. One is public universities and another one is private
Private,
kind of
yeah.
universities. So IBS is private or public?
we are a private university, and we are very proud that we have never ever received any government funds. We are living from the tuition fee payment of our students. So it means that in the past 33 years, students were satisfied enough with IBS to make us a good university.
Okay.
And
That was it's nice, pretty nice things as well in IBS. And
So Chandukya, as I was just telling you about the visas part, so
Hungarian
basically,
visa process.
yeah, for Hungarian visa process, actually, like it's quite simple. Like we don't require any TOEFL, IELTS, or
Yeah.
GRE. So the best part is student need not give any examinations as such.
Okay.
So as per this, the MOI, the medium of instruction previous held qualification is held in English. That is good for us. And then for the visa process, actually, like there's a simple checklist which any country would expect. There's actually some finances documents which is amounting to the living expenses and the tuition fee covered, and then on top of that, the basic insurance. And the visa fee is also not quite high when
Yeah,
we compare
yeah.
with UK and other countries.
Yeah.
It's just 7 to 10,000 Indian
Yeah, 7 to
currency.
10,000.
7 to
This is-
10,000 rupees.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So the visa fee is quite low, and then actually like we also get the visa slots very easily because
Yeah.
for European countries, most of the countries, there is a challenge with the visa appointments.
Right.
So here, thankfully for Austria, university itself is taking care of that
Yeah,
through
the
the
lawyer
immigration
will
lawyer.
provide that, yeah.
So getting appointment is not a problem for Austria, and coming to Hungary also, it's never a problem for appointments.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
never
okay.
a problem. Yeah.
So it's quite easy for us to make the student get to apply for visa. And once we apply, actually, like as ma'am told you, like the best time is like usually within 14 days, but on an average we can say up to 1 month is a maximum time to get the visa processed.
Okay. And also,
Yeah.
she said earlier, so within 15 days also they got a few of the persons.
Yes.
visas
Yeah, there are
also.
students like, and I also want to add on one more thing here. There are a lot of students who've been refused before.
Okay.
Not just from the US or Canada, but even from the other Schengen countries. So I think there's a myth as well, like, where they think if they've been refused from the Schengen country, they can't apply for another Schengen country. So that's not true, like, what we have seen in the past. Even if you are refused from any Schengen countries, be it France, Spain, Italy, or like anywhere, like
Okay.
you can still apply for IBS, and based on our experience and like we have received all of those visas. Yeah. So even if for some reasons they've been refused, as long as they've not been refused on the fraudulent documents, okay. So like we are okay. So if they're like, there's something like that, or either the finances part they can actually maintain, then they can apply for IBS.
Yeah, and Indian parents are worrying about their security, about
Okay.
their children's security.
Yes,
So how will be the environment and everything in the IBS or in
Okay.
the Budapest?
Hungary and Austria both are very small countries with less than 9 million population. So it's like a small town in India, the whole population. And
I think it's
they are-
less than compared to the Hyderabad.
Yes.
Right?
yeah, the whole country.
Yeah.
And Budapest itself has around 1.5 million inhabitants. It's one of the safest cities in the European Union.
Okay.
Both Budapest and Vienna. It's very, very safe there. Even day and night, girls alone can walk in the street. They
Yes.
don't have to worry about anything. So it's very safe.
Okay. So compared to the boys and girls, so what kind of admissions getting more from India?
I was surprised this year we had more ladies from India than boys.
Oh, nice.
I was very happy about that.
Okay.
In general, we have actually more ladies. I think now it's 55% ladies and 45% boys at IBS.
So girls' mindset also is day by day is changing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Women empowerment is actually happening in
Yeah.
India, so definitely yes.
And I think one of the reason is like when, especially for the graduate students, for the undergraduate students, so whenever the parents are sending, they're more, concerned about the safety part. So I understand, like, from where this question is coming. So I think this is also one of the reason why we are having more female students, and we have so many references as well. So if the students are already studying, students refer a lot of either their relatives, their brothers, sisters, and all
Right.
those things. So we receive these kind of applications as well. So I think one of the reason is like the safety as well. So even if I go like I walk around 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock in the night, it's pretty safe.
It's nice.
Yeah.
So mainly the Indian parents are worrying about the safety only.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you're
yeah,
giving a good
absolutely, yes.
assurance
Yes.
in the IBS and
Yeah.
Budapest or Vienna. That's nice.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. I can add a personal information. I'm a parent myself as well. My daughter
Yeah.
is 19 years old, and guess what? She's studying at IBS as well.
Oh, that's a great thing. Okay. One more thing. So coming to the scholarships. So what kind of scholarships you are providing in IBS?
We have quite generous scholarships at IBS. On bachelor level, we have scholarship between 25 to 75%. We are starting with a starter scholarship for the first semester. For that, we require an IELTS 6.5 for bachelor students, nothing else. With that, they will get a 25% scholarship in the first semester. And from the second semester on, we have a merit-based academic scholarship that can go up to 75%.
Okay.
So basically, they can do their studies all through the 6 semesters, paying less than €1,000 if they are good students. On master level, we have merit-based scholarship between 10 to 35%, depending on their CGPA results and their bachelor level. And we have a 75% scholarship, so-called the Francis Robinson Scholarship. She was the former head of collaboration at the University of Buckingham.
Okay.
And when she retired a couple of years ago, we have set up this scholarship for her.
Okay. Those who are coming from the India, the people mainly focusing on the scholarships
Yeah.
and the part-time jobs.
Yeah.
So what kind of part-time jobs can available in this, in IBS or in Budapest?
See, part-time jobs are available, but what we suggest from our side, especially for the bachelor students,
Okay.
that they can focus on their studies. The reason behind it, the living cost.
Right.
So living is like very expensive in Budapest. Like I think one of the most affordable city and one of the most beautiful city, Budapest. So it's like maybe they can get it about like if they are not staying on campus, if they're staying, outside, it's like quite affordable. Even the travel pass is like, so it's like the less than 10 euros is like, they can have a monthly pass.
Yeah.
They can have their ready-made food in about 1 or 2 euros. So the entire living expense is like quite affordable. We suggest students to focus on their studies first.
Okay.
If they are managed to get, to go for a job, then they can go for a part-time jobs as well. But Budapest is a place where you will have mainly the full-time jobs comparatively to the part-time.
Okay.
And those full-times are, I mean, like the white collars job. Okay,
Right.
you move to any Western countries or any other country where you will see a lot of part-time jobs
Right.
available. Okay, so students won't be able to go for a white-collar job that easily.
Yeah.
So, but Budapest and even our campus is located in the business park.
Okay.
So right next to us, like you just cross the service lane and there's a Microsoft building there.
Oh,
So yeah,
that's nice.
not just a Microsoft, it's like Canon, Graphisoft, and all other MNCs. So we are located right in the hub of that business park.
Nice.
So practically, like, don't look at part-time jobs.
Yeah.
Rather
Mainly.
focus on the professional jobs,
Professional.
which is the
Yes.
ultimate goal.
Because we
So-
have these companies like
Yeah.
Right.
we have about like all these big companies said by him like Emirates, KPMG, Bata, Apollo, Morgan Stanley, and all those big
Yeah.
companies. So we really want students to focus on their studies so that they can get a good job, because the starting salaries for our students will be somewhere around 1,200 or 1,500. So they'll be able to take care of their entire living expense, what they have spent so far, like the moment they'll get a
Right.
job within a year. So yeah, so that's what we suggest. But yes, legally they're allowed to go for a part-time job. They can get it very easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as a Videsh Consults director, so you want to give any suggestions to the students or viewers?
Yeah. So most importantly, actually, like most of the parents and students, when they apply, they always ask for one thing, like when would I get a PR? And when would I get a citizenship?
Right.
So this is also one of the key
Yeah.
points for most of the students. So maybe I think it's better from the horse's mouth.
Last
Okay.
please.
So after 5 years in staying in Hungary and paying the taxes, they can get a permanent residency. And after 8 years, they can apply for citizenship. Now, I don't have to tell you that a European passport is quite valuable. I can travel in my passport to 155 countries without visa.
Nice.
So it's
That's a
quite
great-
good. There is only one problem with the citizenship, that students will have to study Hungarian language.
Okay.
And they say that the second most difficult language in the world is Chinese.
Okay.
You can guess which is number one. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but the basics can be learned of Hungarian, and when it comes to grammar, it becomes a bit more difficult. But nevertheless, I have many classmates, former classmates, who have stayed in Hungary and they excelled in the Hungarian language. So I think in 3-4 years, they can be a master of the Hungarian language as well. And anyway, they have 8 years to study the Hungarian language, because that's when they have to do the citizenship exam. But we have many students who would not bother with the Hungarian. They would just stay there on PR.
So I had to ask you one more thing. I have an idea. So those are people coming from the India. They have to learn the Hungarian early. Is it mandatory?
No, definitely not mandatory.
Okay.
They are always asking whether they can learn Hungarian, and we do have Hungarian language classes free of charge. Nobody is attending it. They arrive to Hungary and they realize that everybody speaks English in Budapest, so why should I study Hungarian? It's not needed anywhere, not on the street, not in the workplace, so they would not even visit one single class of Hungarian language, so they are okay with the English.
In European universities, a few of the universities also, they are providing first 6 months the language courses also. Yeah, that's why I'm asking this question.
That's right, but as we don't have Hungarian language program at IBS, we only teach in English, no point of teaching Hungarian for the students.
Okay.
And I think it's because of the international environment. It's not on campus and also in your day-to-day life. So when everybody speaks English, you're not facing a language barrier, unlike the other European countries, where in day-to-day life you need the local language. But I think Budapest, because it's a tourist place as well, and you see people coming from around the globe. So I think that's one of the reasons that they don't need the the Hungarian language. Yeah.
So it was very great information to our viewers also from you guys about the IBS.
Yeah.
Those the people who are ready to go to the business school, IBS is the perfect option,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So you are offering multiple courses also in this.
Yeah.
That's nice. And Sainath garu, you have to say something.
So that's what I did. It's a great pleasure for me actually having the Laszlo
and
Anjum here. So first of all, actually, thank you guys actually for giving such invaluable information to our viewers. And then actually, continuation to that, now actually Europe is actually picking up, and I think this is the right time. And the best part is this February intake, we have the fees very affordable, and even for the September intake, it's not going to go very high. But yes, for those who are considering, consider immediately.
Okay. And before closing this interview, so I had to ask one more question.
Please.
So how many intakes is there for the IBS or Hungary?
Okay, we have 2 intakes per year, one in February and one in September.
Okay.
But we are actually quite flexible. We have all of our programs available online. So if somebody realizes in September that they want to join IBS, they can file the visa application in September, join the online classes until they are waiting for the visa, and when they receive the visa, they can join the face-to-face classes.
Okay. That was a great thing, yeah.
So whenever you're ready, you're just welcome to start your application with us, and we'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, Sainath, how to start the process?
So actually, on the background, you can find so many contact numbers of Videsh Consult. So as we are available in 14 different places in India, so please contact the nearest branch, and our team will be more than happy to start your application for IBS.
So
we look forward to take your applications and see you in Budapest or Vienna.
Yeah. Nice, Sainath. Thank you so much. We got a lot of information about the IBS and Hungary, and what kind of environment is there, and so we have to study the Hungarian or not. So there will be a lot of doubts in our parents' mind.
Yeah.
So most of the doubts have been clarified. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you.
So guys, this is our interview. So we'll meet on next interview. Thank you so much. This is your Chanakya.